Welcome back to Marvel Live. We are back.
We're back.
And we are here with
We're just chatting.
Ben Blacker. We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Ben
I'm
Blacker.
having a great time.
Incredible writer,
True.
comedian, funny gentleman, talented comic booker, I would say.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you again.
How are you all doing? Can I turn this around a little
Yeah,
bit?
you could just interview us.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you'd like
Things
to,
been-
but
have things
We've
been
got
good?
so many questions for
Yeah,
you.
Let's get into it.
We want to grill you.
Yes. So we were talking, which is actually what just happened about
Yep.
Dead Pilot Society.
Yes.
And how you have managed to upcycle pilots into this really great concept.
That's a
that you're now-
great way to put it. I'm going to steal that. For those who don't know, Dead Pilot Society is a podcast that I do with my producing partner, Andrew Reich, who is a writer for Friends. He just did the Rev Run show for Netflix. And we take pilots that were bought and developed by professional, they were written by professional TV writers, never produced, and we do live stage readings of them with actors you could never afford if you were going to really do the show for real. And they've been a lot of fun, and the writers get to see their words spoken really for the first time out loud.
Which has got to be really fulfilling.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been lucky enough. We've done one of my pilots as well, and it was a thing that my writing partner and I thought we'd never see. And we got this amazing cast of professional actors who you know and love from television, and they just killed it. And it was like, yes, I knew we had something here, because the pilot process is so crazy. Like, they buy hundreds of scripts, they only make a few of them. You never know why things don't get made, and it's not because they're bad. It's just because the industry went a different way, or the network wants to do something else. And so I recommend people check out a couple of them. We did a great script very early on by John Hodgman called Only Child, which is a great gateway script for people to listen to. And you can get Dead Pilot Society on iTunes.
So in addition to Dead Pilot Society,
Yes.
you also have the Writers Panel podcast, where
Yes.
you talk to writers, producers, showrunners, all kinds of show business folk.
True. It's weird for me to be on this side of an interview.
Is this?
I
yeah.
see.
I guess you do a lot of quality time interviewing people.
Yes.
This is your turn.
The
This is your
Writers
moment.
Panel podcast is, I love knowing how the sausage is made. I'm a real process nerd. And even before I was properly in the television business, I just love TV, and I wanted to know how the shows I love, Friends and Buffy and the great shows I loved growing up, were made. And I was lucky enough to get the showrunners or the writers from so many of these shows to come and talk about their process. I just did our 400th episode. This has been going for a while.
Congrats.
And it was unbelievably rewarding. I had an amazing panel of next year's just breakout showrunners who will be running the Buffy reboot. And
I'm excited for
yeah,
that.
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
When you hear from these people, you're going to see, we had the showrunner of the Batwoman show that's coming out. And they just, it was a panel of, I think, 8 women, all of whom, when I did my 300th episode a couple of years ago, I couldn't find 8 female showrunners to be on that panel. And so, it may seem slow, the process, but things are getting better for parody in Hollywood. We had these powerhouse showrunners come and talk about, again, their process, but also how things have changed in the past couple of years. So I do recommend people check out the Writers Panel 400th episode.
Very
it's
cool.
a good starting point for that one. But there's a big catalog to dip into.
I have to say,
Yes.
I love the podcast. I often have listened to it. It's very funny, but I also find it very inspiring. So
Thank you. I do too. Every conversation feels reminds me why I do this,
Yes.
why I write. It makes me want to write more.
Well, and speaking of writing more,
Speaking of it,
Weapon Hex,
exciting.
October 17th, we've realized
We figured out.
it's coming. You and Ben Acker,
Yes.
Acker and Blacker,
Who should be sitting right there.
who should be sitting
Rest
here,
his
being
soul.
very tall. He's very tall.
He is very tall.
You guys write together often.
Yes.
What were you guys looking for when you were writing Weapon Hex, and where did that idea? Was that an idea kind of formed and given to you,
Yes.
or did you guys? So you guys ran with it.
All of the Infinity Warp stuff comes out of Jerry Duggan's miniseries, which he's doing, which is so awesome, and I hope people will check it out. They're really fun concepts, mashing up 2 Marvel characters. Weapon Hex is Scarlet Witch plus X-23. Laura, who is a character we love. I'm really digging Mariko Tamaki's run right now. So good. I mean, I'll read anything she does, but so getting to write that character, but who has crazy Scarlet Witch powers, super fun. And Gerardo Sandoval is drawing it, and they have been beautiful, the pages coming in. So yeah, 17th, people should check it out.
And Thrilling Adventure Hour.
Yes.
This is one of the amazing men behind Thrilling Adventure Hour. One of my favorite podcasts and live shows around.
Hold
I have
on.
to say.
Do you know it's coming back?
What?
This is not breaking news.
Oh.
We announced this week.
It's new for some
I've
of
been
us.
here
It's new for some
just
of
waiting
you.
at this convention.
But yeah, Ben and I really missed doing Thrilling Adventure Hour, and so we're bringing it back on a network called the Forever Dog Network, which is a great podcast network. They do a bunch of awesome shows, including one called Teen Creeps, which I won't get into, but you all should check out. Yeah, so we're going to do one new Thrilling Adventure Hour podcast, probably about an hour-long episode, every month, starting on October 29th.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
You so much.
Thank you so much.